morning, students. Continuing with the topic of reconstruction of partnership firm, we had seen in the last class sacrifice ratio and gain ratio. In sacrifice ratio, we had seen that the partner will get something less than before he was getting before the change in profit and loss ratio. In gain, we have seen a partner will get something more. His share will be more than what he was getting before the change in P&L ratio. So, today I have just a small hint I have given here. Okay, when we calculate sacrifice ratio, that is old ratio minus new ratio. And if you get the answer in positive, if the answer is positive plus, you can easily minus. So when you get the answer in positive, then it is sacrifice made by the partner. And but if it is in negative, if the answer is in negative, then it is gain. So simple, we have already worked out exercise sums and we have seen while finding out sacrifice ratio, old minus new, sometimes we got the answer in negative. So when you find out sacrifice ratio and you get the answer in positive, then it is sacrifice. If you get the answer in negative, then it is gain. In the same way, if we calculate gain ratio means new minus old. Gain ratio means new ratio minus old ratio. And if you get the answer in positive, then it is gain. But if you get the answer in negative, then it is sacrifice. Very simple. When you work out sacrifice and if the answer is in positive, it is sacrifice. But if the answer is in reverse sign, that is instead of plus you are getting minus, then it is gain. And similarly, in gain ratio, if it is plus, it is gain. But in gain ratio, if it is minus, then ulta, it is sacrifice. So in this way, to conclude the last period topic, sacrifice ratio and gain ratio, which the partners will have to take it when the firm is reconstructed or when there is change in profit and loss ratio. So, you will refer children page 170 for sacrifice and gain ratio. Why we are going to find out sacrifice ratio or when we are going to find out sacrifice ratio? Sacrifice ratio is found out when there is admission of a partner or during reconstruction. During reconstruction we have already seen, but also during the admission of a partner. Suppose there are 4 partners and if one extra partner is coming, then these 4 partners have to share their profit with the 5th one also. So for that reason, the existing partner will have to sacrifice. So sacrifice ratio is found out when there is admission of a new partner. And gain ratio is found out when there is a retirement or a death of a partner. Mostly we find out during retirement of a partner. It is just the reverse. Admission means coming in partner number is increasing and retirement means a partner is going out. So the existing partner number will decrease, and because there will be less partners. Suppose there are 4 partners and one partner is retired, then the remaining partner will be how many? 3. So this 3 will get the full profit share. So they will get something more. So during admission, we are going to find out sacrifice ratio. And during retirement, we are going to find out gain ratio. And also for getting giving the effect of goodwill, that we will see later on in the next chapter for admission and retirement. So this is all about sacrifice ratio and gain ratio. Today our topic is revaluation of assets and liability. Revaluation. Children, when you are going to reconstruct the firm, when you are going to make the new firm with new profit sacrifice and gain and new profit and loss ratio, you are going to change. So you have to reevaluate assets and liabilities also. What is the meaning of revaluation? Revaluation means you have to record assets and liabilities in the new value in the books. New value means what? Existing value, existing market value. For example, I can tell you, if I have bought a flat before 10 years, then in the books it is recording with suppose 10 lakhs, because that time the value of the assets was less. But today the present value of the assets have been increased. So suppose if the same flat now it is costing 15,000. So in revaluation of the assets, I have to record the assets at the new present value in the books, not with the old, because it is reconstruction. Reconstruction means what? The firm was already existing. We had already made the balance sheet with the old values when the assets were purchased. But after reconstruction, the values will change. The assets values and the liability values will increase or decrease. It may be the reverse case. Suppose I have bought some new machine, a new mobile today, it will cost more because of the new technology. But if it is old one, then the value will be less. So here I want to tell you is that the value of the assets and liabilities are recorded in the special account. Special account is prepared to record new value of assets and liabilities, which is known as revaluation account. The new account which we are going to prepare in order to record the new value of the assets and liability. New value may be more, increase, or the new value will be less, that is decrease in the value. That all increase and decrease we are going to record in the special account which is known as revaluation account. This revaluation account is also called as profit and loss adjustment account. You have to make the adjustment. Now why it is prepared, children? Why you are going to prepare your revaluation? Why you are going to record your assets and liabilities with the new values? Because here it is prepared whenever there is reconstruction of the firm, so that there is no possibility that any partner has to suffer because of reconstruction of partnership. No partners will suffer loss or profit, whatever gain. They will maintain the books in the present value of assets and liabilities. So this is just the introduction for the new topic which we are going to learn today, that is revaluation of assets and liabilities. And revaluation of assets and liabilities are recorded in the new special account, and the account is known as revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. Now, as I have told you that the value of assets can be more or can be less. Here are the journal entries, children. Assets we have learned in 11th standard. Always assets have debit balance. Assets have debit balance. And when the value of the assets increases, suppose old value was 30,000, but now today the market value of the same machine is 50,000. So how much it has been increased? By 20,000. So if the value of the assets increases, our journal entry will be value increases, the assets also will increase. And for that reason, assets has debit balance. So we will write this entry on the debit side. So respective assets account debit to revaluation account. To revaluation account. Increased value. Well, the increased value. How much the value has been increased. Old and new. You have to compare and then write the difference amount. In the same way, when the value of the assets decreases, when the value of the assets decreases, it means the assets value has been reduced. And for that reason, assets which has debit balance, now you will write two respective assets on the credit side. And what we will write on the debit side? Revaluation. What we are going to write on the debit side? Revaluation account. It means how you are going to learn it. Only one entry you have to learn. That assets account debit to revaluation account. If the value has been increased. But if the value has been decreased, then you have to reverse. Then you have to reverse the entry. That is the assets account which you have debited. Now you will credit. And what you have credited, revaluation account, that will be debit. So this is about the value of the assets increases and decreases. Okay, in the same way children, liabilities. We have learned in 11, liabilities has credit balance. So now easily you will tell me that when the balance of liabilities is credit and if the liabilities has been increased, at that time our journal entry will be revaluation account debit to respective liability या outstanding. If you are not able to work out this, okay, you just take this much away. That is to respective liability. Liability has credit balance and it has been increased, so keep it credit only. So to respective liability account, whatever it is, and revaluation account will be debited. Okay? In the same way, if it is decreased, then what? Reverse. If liabilities are reducing or the value of liabilities have been reduced, at that time again you have to reverse the entry. Reverse the entry in what sense? Respective liability account debit to revaluation account, decreasing the value. So in short, I want to tell you is that when assets increase, assets are debited. And when liabilities increase, liabilities are to be credited. And the other two entries easily you will be able to remember by making the entries reverse. Okay, so this is all about the assets and liabilities. Now, provision for BDR. When you want to, we have seen in last year's final account that provide 10% BDR reserve, 2% BDR reserve on debtors. So when you want to make provision, reserves, it has credit balance. Reserves, BDR and BDR, it has credit balance. So we will write on the credit entry. And what we will debit? Revaluation account. So revaluation account debit to bad debts reserve account and to discount reserve on debtors account. So this is the entry for provision for bad debts reserve and discount reserve on debtors. In the same way here, children, if assets are not recorded, suppose you have not recorded assets in the books of accounts previously. Now we want to record. So we will record assets account debit to revaluation. So respective assets account debit unrecorded assets. So when assets are not recorded, we have to record. So assets account debit. Outstanding income account debit, prepaid expense account debit to with revaluation. Now, how you will remember the balance sheet, how to remember children? In the balance sheet, assets value right here. Outstanding income value right here. On the asset side, this is capital liability side. And prepaid expense value right here. Prepaid expense. So where we write on the asset side. And asset has been balanced, debit. So all these entries will be debited. All these entries which are written on the asset side of the balance sheet has debit balance. So outstanding income we write there, prepaid expense we write, prepaid insurance we have seen many times. So all these entries will be debited to revaluation account. Then reserves we have done, that metals reserves and discount reserve on debtors we will credit as it is a provision. So for that reason provisions reserves are credit balance. So for that reason we have written credit. So this all are the journal entries for the recording increase and decrease in assets and liabilities. Now here I have drawn specimen of revaluation account. I have drawn specimen of revaluation account. I want to make your work easy, as you have to know only if this is ledger and posting. Suppose assets account you have debited when the value has been increased. So assets account is debited and revaluation account is credited. And we are preparing revaluation account. Which account we are preparing here? Specimen revaluation account. So when you prepare revaluation account, your revaluation account is credited. So on credit side, I will write by assets, by the increase value. That ledger and posting we have done. So that we will know. But here in exam, without journal entries also, we should know how to enter, how to write or make revaluation account. This revaluation account is in the this chapter and the next two chapters. So journal entries are only to learn, but they will ask direct revaluation account. So here today I will teach you how to prepare revaluation account without writing journal entries. So children, buy assets, when the value of the assets increases. Buy the value of the assets increases. Now children, when the value of the assets increases, we write on the credit side. We write on the credit side. So, when the value of the asset decreases, when the value of the assets decreases, where we will write? We will write on the opposite side. That is debit side. That is debit side. So, when the value of the asset increases, only we should learn. When the value of the asset increases, we are writing on the credit side. So, when the value of the asset decreases, we will write on the debit side. In the same way, when the value of the liability decreases, when the value of the liability decreases, where we will write on the credit side. And when the value of the liability increases, then we are going to write on the opposite side, that is debit side. So one easy way to remember is only one plus. Only one plus. So when the value of the asset increases, we have to write here. When the value of the asset increases here. Now when we are writing value of the asset increases here, so the value of the liability decreases here. Reverse. The value of the liability decreases here, and the value of the liability increases here. This way, this reverse. So this will be easy for you to remember. Now the other entries we have learned. VDI, out outstanding liability, mostly we get outstanding salary. We get outstanding salary, outstanding expense. And here we get outstanding income and prepaid expense. So that we will learn by heart. Or if you are not able to get it, we have to draw entries and then write. But no need to learn much. Only assets increase, asset decrease, liability decrease, liability increase. BDR, outstanding liability means mostly what you will get here, outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. Here prepaid expense, what you will get here, insurance premium. Insurance premium, and this is outstanding. The next entry is about when you do the total of this side and you have to subtract this side, and if you get difference here, that is profit. In this profit, you are going to distribute among the partners in their old profit and loss ratio. In their old ratio, in their old P&L ratio, that is profit and loss ratio. But if this side total is more, and if you subtract this, you get the difference here, it is loss. And again in old P&L, old ratio, old P&L ratio. And then if it is profit, you are going to transfer the partner's capital account. Here it is loss. On the reverse side, debit side, you are going to transfer in partner's capital account. That we will see later. So here I complete the specimen today. Your homework is page number 117 and 118. You have to learn and write revaluation account specimen. Thank you students.